Right then, so today I'm going to be talking about Edgedancer. This is only going to be a short review because it's only a short little book, you know, a little itsy bitsy, little, you know, small little itsy bitsy little book. It's not even that short. I don't know why. I don't know why I did that. But Edgedancer is. It's basically a massive interlude. So for those of you that don't know, not sure why you're watching this, but Edgedancer is a novella set in between Words of Radiance and Oathbringer in Brandon Sanderson's Stormlight archive. A lot of people don't like Lift. I'm not one of those people, but maybe that's proving my childish sense of humour. I mean, she definitely is childish and reads like a young adult novel character. Like, she does feel a little bit out of place. Like she's been lifted from a different book. There, see what I did there? Sorry. But Lift is, she's fun, she's interesting. I don't know how she's going to fit into the overall story though. But I mean, Brandon Sanderson is good at gelling a lot of things together that you wouldn't necessarily think could be gelled together. He is good at meshing all his characters and winding the story into something satisfying. So I have faith that Lift is going to fit into the overall story appropriately. But yeah, this really did read like a massive interlude because it didn't feel like its own separate thing. You needed the context of the other books to fully appreciate this novella, and you have to read it in between Words of Radiance and Oathbringer probably. So it's a bit of a strange one. And with regards to, do you have to read this, or can you just go from Way of Kings, Words of Radiance, Oathbringer and skip this? I'm not sure, because I haven't finished Oathbringer yet, so I don't know if the characters from Edgedancer are going to show up in it or not. I mean, I'm assuming Sazef is, but the herald that was in it, I wasn't even aware that this guy was a herald. Like, because when you first read a big book like Way of Kings, you don't pick up on everything, you know? And I don't think you should have to reread a book to fully get it. And so there was a scene at the end of Edgedancer, and I feel like it was supposed to be like an emotional payoff kind of scene, but it didn't feel like that to me. It felt weird because I didn't fully understand the motives of this villain character, and it felt like Brandon was telling me that I should already know who this guy is, but I didn't, because I've obviously not fully picked up on something along the way. But I mean, if you're expected to close read a book that massive, you know, I don't know. I don't know whether the issue is I'm an idiot or it was written with bad clarity. But it shouldn't be bad clarity when you're following a really childish character and all the sharp edges of the story have been polished down, which is Brandon Sanderson's style, you know. He doesn't like swear words. He does include violence and brutality, but he does polish the edges, you know. It's not exactly Joe Abercrombie. Like, I write a lot of dark stuff into my books, and I don't think my prose is very gothic or anything, but Brandon Sanderson just has a way to really file down the sharp, ragged bits of a story. Even when you have in Mistborn Vin headbutting someone until their head explodes and blood goes everywhere, yet Mistborn is still put on like top 10 YA fantasy novels. And so it's a strange one because Brandon Sanderson does deal with adult themes, and he does in this as well, you know, but it's still read very childishly. It does feel a bit out of place. But I'm not one of those people that dislikes Lift, so I appreciated the story. I liked it. That's all I'm going to say about it. I do think if you're reading Stormlight and you finished Words of Radiance, pick this up. It does add a little bit of extra world building. It makes me appreciate the beginning of Oathbringer more because I already have a bit more context about some of the other countries, or rather one of the other countries. Yeah, I think it's worth your time. It's not a long read, so yeah, give it a go. My rating out of 10 will be 7. You know, it's above average, it's fun, she's a good character. It's just further world building and introducing a fun new character. Wow, that was a really exciting review. I'm imagining you to be thrilled by this engaging discussion about a 40,000 word novella. Stay tuned for my Oathbringer review and other content to come. Cheers, bye.